Okay, I'm tired of this frame and I can't get a wheel just at the moment. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, I'm bored today, thought I'd just start or finish making the chassis. So I looked around in my metal pile and I found this. It's a exercise thingy. I don't know, you like pull this shit and some sort of arm workout. So yeah, now I'm going to cut it up. It's pretty damn thick, which is my only problem. I don't want it to be too thick because I don't want it to be heavy. So yeah, I'm going to make the chassis like the same as that one, but with this stuff. So it's not going to twist. I've got heaps of it as well, so I've got that length there, and those 2 lengths there, and then a little bit there. And yeah, so I should be able to have enough. So yeah, now I'm just going to cut it up with the grinder and then make a little rectangular tube, and then cut off these things there, grind it back, and then weld them onto the new one. And then drill holes for the bearing blocks, mount that. I'm going to make a new motor mount. This plate is fine, it's just this thing that holds it, I've got to make it stronger because it twists. So I've got to make a big beefy one. Other than that, it's all pretty good. Talk about being made for it. Just took these off. I didn't have to cut them, they just unbolted off, which is handy. So yeah, then they're all like that. And these holes on there, whoops, they fit right on. So what I'll do is cut these to size now. Because I am cutting these to size now, what I was thinking is, well, I can make a whole new design now of my chassis. So I don't know, I'm just sort of I'm going to leave the chassis in well, sort of stages, I guess, so I can change it in the future. But I'm going to think about it first before I start welding it up, of what I want. I don't know if I'm going to mount the engine at the back, like there, on those 2 ones, and then have the front wheels over there, or if I just have it like this, with the bar across there and then chopped off, and then only cut it to, you know, mount the engine on these ones, and then have the frame to there. So it's only that short, you know. There's all different things I can do now. So I'm just thinking of, because this stuff is a lot heavier, I need to figure out ways of making it lighter. It's pretty cool, it looks like a dragster.
That should be enough, huh?
Awesome. Alright, so I've stripped the frame down, so it's down to everything I need to cut off. So what I'm going to do is cut there, 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 and weld those onto the frame, and weld this section here onto my new frame, because I want to keep that, because that took me a while to do. I threaded out tapped out all the holes and everything. I'm going to cut this off here and weld that to the frame. I'll get to that in a second, and then everything else I'm just going to leave on there. So this is the new one. So the frame is going to be about that width apart. The motor, what I'm going to do with that little piece that I chop off up there, I'm going to weld onto here. Hopefully it's long enough. If it's not, I'll just have to make a new one. Weld it onto there, and that'll screw like that. Oops. that'll bolt on there like that, sort of thing. So what I'm going to have, I'm going to bolt this up real close, so the sprocket and the two sprockets aren't very far away from each other. So I'm going to have it closer than that. I'm going to have it sort of like this. So yeah, and then the tank, I have enough space at the back here to mount the tank on there somehow. I just have a little, well, a tiny little piece that comes up, just a little bit of sheet metal will do. That'll come up there and screw into that screw there. That'll hold it enough. If it's not, I'll just make a little L piece that comes down here and screws into that one on top. That's the tank done. The bearing blocks, the hole's already there, so that's fine. The sprocket I can now adjust because I've made that new sprocket mount. The frame, I'm going to make it really short, just to minimise on weight, and I mean, I don't really need it that long anyway, so what I'm going to do is have it about that long. So it's going to be quite short now. Because I have the engine mounted so far on the back wheels, I don't need the frame so long. So yeah. And yeah, that'll all look like. So hopefully that'll be good. Custom exhaust. And yeah. So hopefully this will be all together soon. I'll try to cut it up now because it's the moon's out. It's getting pretty dark, so I'll try to cut this up so I can weld it, because welding it's not that loud, and I can weld it up and put all that together tonight.